Hello, and welcome to the Jared Hurst Podcast. This podcast is about understanding ourselves, others, and the tools you can use in order to transform your life. This week's episode is called I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. Now, I remember it was back in early 2000s. I was dating my soon-to-be wife. We had a song. It was I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For by U2. And we were listening to our song and we were making out inside my parents' office room, and my mom walked in right while we were making out. It was so embarrassing. I remember that it went from being our song to very quickly not being our song, because that was not the memory that we wanted associated with the song that made us feel all lovey-dovey inside, right? So you think about the lyrics to those songs. Why is it even a love song to begin with, right? I've climbed many mountains and I've climbed hills and done all these incredible things only to be with you, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It's like poetry, right? You look at it and it's like, well, there's a couple of different interpretations on this. It's like, well, has this person done all these things in order to love this person, and then just they haven't found what they're looking for because they realize they haven't learned how to love them properly yet? Is it because they've realized that this person isn't the one? This isn't the person that they're meant to be with? Or is it maybe something deeper, like I've done all these things in order to win you over, but I haven't found what I'm looking for, because the truth is I'm doing all these things because I'm trying to learn how to love myself, and I haven't done that yet. There's a lot of different ways that you can look at it. And this song was going through my head because I saw this study that came out. I know, the way that my mind works. Study, scientific study, U2 song. Connect. But this song came into my head because the scientific study was talking, it's an older study. And what they did is they took two groups of people. They took a group of people that believed they were lucky and a group of people that believed that they weren't lucky. And they put them in these rooms and they gave them newspaper articles. And they said, tell us how many ads there are on this newspaper page. And in all of these different ads, there was a section that said, this page has XYZ number of ads on it. So the lucky people noticed the ad that said how many ads were on the page and quickly went over and talked with the person that was running the experiment and said, this is how many ads are on this page. And the unlucky people, very, very few of them even noticed this ad that gave them the answer to the question that they were looking for. So, why is that important? What does that mean? What is there to learn from this study? Well, you find what you're looking for. Your beliefs drive your actions. You believe you're lucky and you end up having luck. Now, why did you have luck? Because you believe it, and so your mind notices things that you don't notice otherwise. And that's true about life. You may have found what you're looking for. You say, well, I haven't found what I'm looking for yet. I've been looking for this incredible person that treats me just amazing and has all these incredible attributes. But maybe the reason that you haven't found that person is because you say you're looking for that person, but the truth is you're looking for something else and you don't even realize it. There's something that you are looking for in your life and you don't realize it. There's this wonderful quote by Steve Harvey, the comedian. Yes, I know, the comedian. And he actually does a decent amount of public speaking where he talks about mindset and personal development and things like that. And I don't remember the exact word per word, but he says, in essence, he says, you say, all I do is date the worst people in the world. That's right. Those are the people you're going to find. I can never get lucky in life. That's right. You never will. I find all the terrible people. That's right. You do. You find what you're looking for, whether you realize it or not. If you believe that you deserve somebody, if you believe that you deserve a job, if you believe that you deserve a lifestyle, you will start living in accordance for that thing in which you're looking for, in accordance for that thing that you believe deep down that you deserve. But if you say, I am looking for this job, this opportunity, this person, and then deep down you believe that you don't deserve any of those things, you will never find them. Because you are telling yourself, this is what I'm looking for. I am looking for the experiences in life that match up with what I believe of myself. Does that make sense? You're not going to find the things that you truly want until you start changing the way that you look at yourself. Until you start changing the things that you believe, and the things that you are truly looking for are the things that you think about. I was talking with somebody recently, and they were talking about all these different things. And they said it's going to be a battle. It's going to be challenging. I don't know if it's going to happen. Well, think about the words that you are using. You've already told yourself, this is going to be hard. I don't know if it's going to happen, and it's going to be really challenging, and the person I'm going to talk to is not going to be receptive to what I have to say. You're right. Your vocal tone, your actions, the way that you interact with this person are going to line up with those belief systems. How about instead you say, you know what? I can see the validity of this. I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen. I'm confident in my abilities to adapt and change to the environment and what comes to me as I go and approach this individual. You get to decide what your life is like. You get to be like those lucky people. You get to choose to be lucky and find that little ad that says, this is how many ads are on this page. The answer is there right in front of you, and you can either see it or you can overlook it. The choice is yours by what you look for in life. Your words have meaning. Your thoughts have meaning. They have power. You know, I recently lost my necklace, my wonderful necklace. I love this necklace. It's important to me because it's one of the first things that I created when I decided that I wanted to do a podcast. It's one of the first things that I created based off of philosophies and ideas that I had around changing my life and the lives of other people, and I couldn't find it. I lost it the other day at the gym, but I didn't realize that I'd lost it till later that day. I looked everywhere. I looked all over my house. I checked every little corner that I possibly could. I kept telling myself, I'm going to find my necklace. I came to the conclusion that I probably lost it at the gym. So I went to the gym and I told them, I said, hey, I can't find this. Can you check your lost and found? They went and they checked one drawer. They said, nope, it's not here. Then I thought to myself, what if there's other places that they haven't looked? So I talked with a different employee. I said, is there, and this is key, think about the words that I used here. I didn't say, can you look somewhere else? I said, is there somewhere other than this drawer that something might have been put if it was lost and found? And they said, yes, there's this place, and this place. Let me go check them. So then they went and checked those, and they came back to me and they said, no, I haven't found it. I was leaving the gym, and I looked down and I see a bracelet on the ground. And I said, if I was this person, I would want me to pick it up and go turn it into lost and found. The same way I hoped that somebody would pick up my necklace and go turn it in. So I went, I picked it up, I took it back to the guy that I just asked to check the lock and found. I said, hey, this isn't what I'm looking for, but I just found this. If you want to go ahead and put it in there. So I handed it to him. The next day I was thinking, I was like, oh, you know what? there's this guy that I was talking to while I was at the gym. Maybe he saw my necklace. So next time I see him, I'm going to ask him. Come in the next morning. I go to this place and I realize that somebody had left a jacket. Grabbed that jacket, took it up to the front desk. I said, hey, somebody lost this. So 2 things that I'd found that I said, hey, somebody else lost this. And then I handed it in. That guy finally came in. I asked him, he said, you know what? It was on the ground the other day after you left. I totally thought about picking it up and turning it in, and I didn't think about it. I'm really sorry about it. Said, don't worry about it. No worries. Kept believing that if I was meant to find my necklace, I was going to find my necklace. This time, I went to them and said, hey, this guy I was talking to, he saw my necklace. Do you know who would have looked and cleaned up the men's locker room at the end of the day on Thursday? Can you check with them and see if they might know where it is? He said, no, I can't do it, but let me go check this area. Goes and checks the same area that the second guy had checked. And there was my necklace, sitting on a countertop, out in broad daylight. He's like, I have no idea why this was here. It shouldn't be here, but I found it. Now, I wanted this bad enough that I kept putting effort into it. I kept having faith and belief in it. And I kept putting that energy of finding something and turning it out into the universe. If I had said to myself, I'm never going to find this necklace, I would have stopped after asking the first time. I would have asked them, I said, hey, is this in your lost and found? They would have said no, and I would have been like, well, I guess I'm never going to find my necklace. And I would have given up at that point. But because I had the belief, and I was looking for this, I kept looking until I found it. I kept putting in energy and effort and finding a solution to my problem instead of believing that it was over with. The same thing is true in your life. You will find what you look for. Your actions will change. Your words will change. Your energy will change. Your voice inflection, your everything that you do follows your beliefs and what you're looking for. I could bore you with the scientific reasons as to why, but there's literally a portion of your brain that helps you when you say, this is important to me, this is what I'm looking for. You believe that you're an attractive individual, you will start finding it. I had a time in my life that I did not see myself as an attractive person. I started looking in the mirror every day for things that I found attractive about me. And I kept finding them until I started to see myself as an attractive person. If you want to find your person, your job, your purpose, whatever it is, keep looking for it, and your mind will start to see it. That's why the people that believe that they're attractive, believe that they're deserving of having somebody in their life, will notice that person flirting with them. That the person that says, I'm not that attractive, people don't like me, I only date the worst people, that's what they find. Because their mind is looking for those, and the other person is seeing all the opportunities that are there along the way. You can change your life by what you look for, by how you think. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Until next week, remember that you are not alone.